Welcome to my channel. I'm Gary Wiryawan, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get a great modern metal guitar tone in less than 5 minutes. Let's go! Now, before we continue with today's video, I just want to let you know that this video is not sponsored by anyone. However, Positive Grid is collaborating me on this video and they're giving $10 off of your Bias FX2 purchase, and I will give you the code right here for the $10 off, and also I will put a link on the description below that you can check out for that discount. Alright, thank you Positive Grid, and now let's continue with the video. Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to show you how easy and fast it is to get a modern metal guitar tone using Bias Amp in your computer, as well as some other plugins that are free or stock plugins inside your DAW. Alright, so this is the kind of guitar tone that you'll use to record modern metal, progressive metal, djent kind of songs. Alright, this is how the guitar actually sounds. And now, without further ado, let's jump into the computer and set up the tone right away. First step, we're going to prepare the guitar, the interface, and the computer. Make sure that the guitar is in tune and set your interface gain properly for your guitar. After you're done, open up Reaper. So the next step is completely optional. This is what people call top-down mixing. So I'm going to load some effects chain on my master bus as well as on my instrument bus so that I can hear the guitar tone with all those effects applied as if it were already mixed. Next step, we're going to add a new track that we'll use to record our guitar, and we're going to name it Djent. Make sure that you arm the track for recording as well as to turn on monitoring so that you can hear what you play. Already we can hear some sound, so now it's time to add some effects. So the first effect is noise gate. Adjust the threshold accordingly until you no longer hear any more noise. Next step, we'll add some tube screamer. I'm using a free plugin called TSE808. Add just a little bit of drive as well as a little bit more tone, and here's how it sounds. It sounds horrible, right? Now it's time to add Bias Amp so that it now sounds like a proper guitar sound. Now change the amp, go to metal, and then choose 5153 Mark II. Alright, it doesn't sound bad, but we want to tweak some things. First, adjust gain to about 6, bass to about 3 or 4, mid to about 4, and treble also to about 4. And then adjust presence to about 2 or 3. I don't really like too much presence, but this is really up to your taste. Already it sounds better now, so let's move on to the preamp section. On the pre section, adjust the low shelf to about 10 o'clock, mid to about 11 o'clock, and high shelf to about 1 o'clock. Now on the post section, adjust low shelf to about 10 o'clock, mid to about 11:30, and high shelf to about 12. Sounds much better, right? So now let's go to the power amp section. On the presence, adjust the toggle to vintage, and you can change the presence if you want, or you can go to the custom panel and adjust whatever EQ that you need. But this is how it sounds right now. Sounds so much better, right? So now we're going to go to the cab, change the cabinet model to 4x12 thread plate, and move the microphone a little bit closer to the edge of the speaker. Oh, sounds so much better, right? So next step, we're almost done. We're gonna check the EQ, make sure that there's a little bit reduction on the low shelf as seen on the picture, and we're also gonna disable amp match. At this point, we are done with tweaking the tone, and if you feel like you need to add something to the EQ, you can just always go back to the custom panel and change the bass, mid or treble or presence, or go to the preamp section and play around with the pre, low, mid, high or post, low, mid, high. so last step we're going to add an EQ after bias amp, and we're going to high pass at around 80 Hz and we're gonna low pass at around 9800 Hz as seen on the picture. Reduce the bandwidth of the low pass EQ to get a little bit of treble boost, and here's how it sounds now. Congratulations, you already made a great modern metal guitar tone in less than 5 minutes using only bias amp and some other free and stock plugins, alright? So now I'm going to show you how the guitar tone actually sounds in the context of a mix. So here it is, check it out. Sounds wonderful, right? So that is all for today's video. I hope that you find this video to be useful. Please comment down below if you have any questions or comments about how to set up the tone, how to set up the bias amp, and I will try my best to answer them all. And also I want to once again thank you Positive Grid for collaborating with me on this video. Also, don't forget to support my small channel by liking this video, sharing this video, and subscribing to my channel down below. It will really help me to motivate me to keep making these videos for you. Alright, thank you and goodbye.